Okay, I want to show you guys Raymond plcman's 12 volt relay enabled power bus here. This is what you're looking at. Here's your relay. This is your input block, if you want to call it that. You've got 12 volts in, you've got your ground, you've got a 15 amp output right there. This is your main 40 amp fuse for the whole board itself. Back here you've got your 15 amp fuse for this output, and then you've got your individual 5 amp circuits here, a fuse for each. Right up here you've got a ground bus where you can wire in your grounds, and then each individual 12 volt output. This last terminal right here is your switched input. So for instance, what you do is wire these directly to your battery, a constant 12 volt source, and then you can pull a switched source and put it to this terminal here, so that when your ignition is on, the board is active. And I'll show you just with a little demonstration how that works. The way I've got it hooked up right now is just my little 12 volt power supply there. What it comes with, or accessories you can get for it, this big gorgeous fuse right here with a good heavy power lead. This guy'd come right off your battery there. This guy already has beautiful crimped end here that will fit into your input terminal there, and you've got a ground here, similar ground. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to use this guy here, and I've got a little blue wire here that I'm going to use to demonstrate your switched input. So when I turn the power source on, you can see this little light glows red, which means it's not quite there yet. But once we take this, again, this is going to represent your ignition being turned on. When I touch this to here, let me hold it up like this. When I touch this to the terminal for your switched input, see what happens there? That light goes green, and each of the individual circuits goes green, and you can hear the relay click. So you turn your ignition off, turn it back on. See that? So that's how that works. Once your ignition is on, then each of these guys here is energized. Again, 5 amps for each one, which is plenty for most things you're doing, whether it's halos or a wideband or grill lighting, any number of things. Now if you do need something that's bigger, again, you've got this 15 amp right here that comes off this middle terminal, and you can use that for switching larger circuits. But it's really gorgeous. Raymond designed the whole layout, the whole circuitry himself, had the boards made, assembled them all by hand. Everything's labeled. I don't know if you can pick it up in the video. Let me go ahead and kill my power here. And again, I don't know if you can see the labeling there. That says ground. These are numbered outputs. Back here you've got your inputs there. So pretty slick.